today's ingredients: cauliflower, green beans, onion, self-rising flour, mushrooms, beef broth, sour cream, buttermilk, half and half, and also, you know, we have the pork chops and then the seasoning. Okay, so Naya is making our homemade biscuit. So this is self-rising flour. What else, Naya? Buttermilk.
And a stick of butter.
And a stick of butter. How did you do the stick of butter, Naya?
I cut it up. However you want to cut it. It's got to be frozen. Hard butter. Put it in the flour, make a well. Bam.
How do you make a well? Can you show them how you make a well?
I can. Make a hole. A well, a hole.
Oh, okay.
Pour buttermilk in it, like so. And then mix it together. Until it gets like sticky and doughy. Whatever. And once it get like that, you make a circle for the biscuits.
Okay, so what I'm doing here is cutting up my cauliflower because I'm making cauliflower mash. It's a healthier alternative to mashed potatoes, less carbs. It's gluten-free. I think that's about it. But what I'm doing is I'm cutting up the whole cauliflower so I can put it in the steamer. I'm going to steam it really good till it gets really soft. And I'm going to take my potato masher right here, and I'm going to mash the cauliflower till it's nice and thick and creamy. Then I'm going to add butter. I'm going to add sour cream. I'm going to add just a little broth to it. Just salt and pepper like you would do any other mashed potato. And then after that, you have a nice creamy cauliflower mash. Everybody, this is my cauliflower mash. I steamed it for about a good 10 minutes or until it was like really soft and tender. Then what I did was I put a half a stick of butter in it before I start mashing it. And I used this just to mash it. Then after I mashed it till it was a good consistency, I added chicken broth, salt and pepper, 2 scoops of sour cream, and I added some garlic powder to it. So my son actually loves it. He keeps wanting to taste test it. But it's really good. It's healthy. It's another way to get your kids to eat a vegetable. It looks just like mashed potatoes, but it's not. It's cauliflower. But it's so good and good for you. This is the start of our gravy. So basically what we started with sauteing the mushrooms, then we started with sauteing onions. And then we're actually using the juice from the pork chops that's in the crock pot as our base. And then she's putting a little flour in here to stir it up at some point. And make sure your fire is not so high. And also, people with kids, make sure this handle is pushed like either that way so they can't tip it over and burn themselves. And then, like I said, make sure that your fire is either low or on a 2. You don't want your flour to burn. Then you just add a couple seasoning. So I'm gonna come back when it's all done. This is the product of the gravy. She did put a little beef broth in there just to thick it up, make it a little creamy. And we put the gravy in here with the pork chop, actually. And then the pork chop is already shredded. And after we shred it, we're going to put it in between 2 biscuits. And it's going to be so good. So it's going to be yummy. And Alright, so this is our finished buttermilk biscuits. We put them in the oven for about 30 minutes until they were golden brown. And they smell oh so good. And I think I told you before, we're going to make a sandwich with these and the shredded pork chops and gravy. It's going to be so delicious. I can't wait till you guys see the finished product. Okay, so these are the fresh green beans that I sauteed. I did a little onion, a little garlic. I also did a half a cup of chicken broth, a little salt and pepper, and a little tone of Chachere, and just let it sit till it got the right consistency. So you see how it's like a little bit limpy, just like that. And these are fresh green beans. I got a bag of them at Walmart, about $2. So it's just something fresh and good for your family to go with the rest of our fresh ingredients.